Hi everybody, we are jumping into section 4.5 today. We're going to be finding all real solutions of a polynomial. And to do that, first we're going to just do some review of all vocab. So if I say the solutions of a function, I'm also, or could also call them our zeros, our roots, and really those are the three that I can think of. So solutions are also called zeros and roots. Where are they located on the graph of the function? They are located where the graph crosses the x-axis. Okay, and so to do that here, you're going to be given one solution, and we are going to simplify our polynomial by dividing by the given solution and then factor to solve what is left. So if we know a factor is x plus 1, then we know a solution of our would be what we get when we set that factor equal to 0. So x would be negative 1. So now we're going to divide by that solution. Oops, sorry. So by dividing, I mean synthetic division. So remember we have a 1, 2, negative 11, and negative 12. We drop down our 1, multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. And we should get that because we know negative 1 is a 0. It's a root. We're left with x squared plus x minus 12. Now it says we are going to factor this to solve. You might say to me, Ms. Hurley, we did this last week, and we did. But last week we just factored. We didn't actually solve. So now if I have x squared plus x minus 12, I'm going to factor this, so I know I'll have x and x. I'll have two numbers that multiply to negative 12, so maybe I'll say 3 and 4. I could have done 6 and 2, 12 and 1, 3 and 4, but I know I need to add to positive 1. I need my insides and outsides to FOIL to 1, so I'll say minus 3 plus 4. I get negative 3x. Positive 4x, those add to that positive 1x. Okay, now that I've factored, I set my factors equal to 0 and get x is 3 and x is negative 4, and those are my solutions. Okay, so my three solutions would be 3, negative 4, and negative 1. Oops. Okay, number 2. Our solution here is 4, so I'm going to divide out a 4. I have 1, negative 8, 11, and 20. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Now I have x squared minus 4x minus 5 is 0. Get x and x. It has to be 5 and 1 in order to multiply. Negative 5 positive 1 will get negative 5x positive 1x, which is negative 4x. Okay, now I set my factors equal to 0. And solve. X is 5, negative 1, and we already knew x was 4. Now this one is a little different, right? I tell you a root is negative 1/2. Don't be afraid of multiplying or dividing by a fraction. Okay, here I have 2, negative 7, negative 8, 14, and positive 8. This one's a little bit longer. Negative 1/2 times 2 is negative 1. See, already my fraction's gone. If I add these two, I get negative 8. Negative 1/2 times negative 8 is 4. When I add, I get negative 4. Negative 1/2 times negative 4 is 2. That's 16, negative 8, and 0. Easy. Okay, now if I need to factor this, I have 2x to the third, right? I started with a 4. So now my degree is 3. minus 8x squared minus 4x plus 16. Now, if we think about factoring something like this has 4 terms, so I'm going to factor by grouping. My first group, I can pull out a 2x squared, and I'm left with x minus 4. My second group, I can pull out a negative 4, and I'm left with x minus 4. Remember, now we pull together our GCFs, 2x squared minus 4, and I'm left with x minus 4. Okay, then we set those factors equal to 0. 2x squared minus 4 equals 0. If I add 4, I get 2x squared is 4. Divide by 2, I get x squared equals 1. Now I noticed on our quiz and on our review, remember plus or minus 1 there. If I set this guy equal to 0, I get x equals 4. And I already knew x was negative 1/2. Okay, please notice we needed 4 solutions. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here are your exit ticket problems. There's 3 of them. See what you can do. I'll see you tomorrow.